All right, Salakia. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this precept. This Genesis chapter 9 verse 11. Hold on, Salakia. I'm gonna start at 9. Genesis chapter 9 verse 9. No, verse 8. This is Genesis chapter 9 verse 8. And the Most High spake unto Noah and to his sons with him, saying, and behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you, and with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and of every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth. And I will establish my covenant with you, neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. Right, man. Because people are patterned in their mind, man. I don't know if I get that they mad or not, but the Lord not going just because you see all these floods and stuff happening. The Lord not going to flood this, destroy people by way of the flood. Verse 12, it says, and the Most High said, this is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you. The token means the sign. And every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass, and that bow means the rainbow. I don't know if you brothers seen it on the screen. It probably been a reflection on my end, but that bow represents the Lord not going to destroy uh, the human race with the animals, etc., by way of a flood anymore. Instead, he gonna use the nuclear missiles to wipe out targets, and that's a lesson for another day. But back to verse 12, Genesis chapter 9, verse 12. And the Most High said, this is the token of the covenant which I made between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generations. I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. And it shall come to pass, when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud, and I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh, and the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. Right, so just in case there's any doctrines out there saying the world is going to be flooded and destroy all flesh again, this is from the Bible itself, man. The Most High, Yahweh Shemashah voice themselves. It's not going to happen. And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between the Most High and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. Right. So, verse 17, and the Most High said unto Noah, this is the token of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. Right, man. So, whenever you see the bow, just remember that this was what that sign is for, man. That's what that's for. It's not just up there to look beautiful and all that. And then Esau take it and flip it and make it a demonic situation. Um, um, the LGBT community, the rainbow community, they just mocking, man. They mocking the Lord, and they gonna be put. That's why a lot of these. That's why a lot of people that's dying from these floods and these events are people that mock Yahweh Shema Shai, mock the prophets, a part of the LGBT community. They indulge in witchcraft, adultery. That's why they getting death the way they getting it, and you can't feel sorry for them, man. You can't cry for them, nothing. Fuck them, man. Not saying you be perfect. When it concerns your own relatives and your people every now and again. But just remember, they coming up against Yahweh Shema Shai, and this is their chance to escape by way of you. That's why you was given the knowledge, man. By way of getting the knowledge from you, and saving themselves. This is sorry. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, the Israelites, the blacks, the Latins, and the Native Americans, the words of prophecy. And this is prophecy, and we've been speaking this through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai from the elders on down, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, the Bible. The prophecy was written in this book, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee. Right, and when we've been speaking this word, putting up these videos, man, people have been saying what they want to do to us, and you're not supposed to fear that. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Right, their unbelief. So it's just because they don't believe, don't let that bother you, man. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Right, man. These are prime examples. All these events and all of them being historic events, record breaking events, world Genesis record events and stuff, man. You know, the Lord is killing them by way of these events, man. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world just like how he did the previous Egypt, man. And we just came through the Passover, you know. It says, Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Right? So all these are plagues from Yahweh Shai. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Right, man. So just like during the days of Noah, when they were being extremely wicked, the Lord flooded the earth, but this time he's going to use fire, man. And he's using the plagues and stuff that he sent on previous societies. Um, and one of the main societies that everybody know about was Egypt and Israel coming out of Egypt, man. And these are the signs of Israel coming out of Egypt right here, man. These are the new signs because America is the modern day Egypt, man. But only the elect gonna come up out of Egypt this time and birth the rest of the Israelites back into the kingdom, man. It says, Second Ezra 15:6, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, and that's why you got the prophets out there on the streets prophesying, and you got these videos going up which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Man, right. So the Lord not going to continue to let people do what they want to do. When you look up that word suffer in etymology or in Google, it means to tolerate, in other words, accept what's going on, man. It says, Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Right. They killed the prophets in previous societies and in this society for speaking this truth. You know, and we don't die, we go to sleep. But brothers in the spirit world is crying unto the Lord about what's going on, man. And then us that's doing the will that's are alive are crying unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And another good precept with that is the Ezekiel chapter 9. You can start at verse 1, man. Verse 9, it says, And therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them. And this is part of the vengeance that's taking place. And receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Right. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter by way of these philosophies. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues, right, man? So this is the Lord bringing his people out, but he's starting with his elect. 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to be destroyed here. 1/3 is going to be delivered and birthed the 2/3 back in. The Lord tired of seeing what we are going through. So now, since we're turning back to him through the spinning power of our Shema Shai, start from the elders on down, He's destroying our enemies and eventually going to turn the rulership back over unto us because we are the rightful rulers. Second Ezra 15:11. Behold, I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm by way of them, the so-called UFOs, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So this is just the beginning. This is not the beginning because it's been happening for so long. But these floods and storm events that's been killing people was a sign of the coming of the Lord, and when the Lord comes back, He's coming back to just go ahead and destroy and wipe out and overturn our slavery. So that's what these events is happening for, like how they're happening, and they don't stop, man. People go back and try to rebuild their houses, and then get them destroyed before they get them built back up. The U.S. Levies is breaking, because they putting all their money into their military and sending money to these other countries whom they think with them, who are eventually gonna turn against them, man. This is the downfall of America, man. Call Allah Yabashima Shai. And this is I'm gonna end it with this one because you got our people that believe in the Christian doctrine, believing what their pastors tell them, or even guys that call themselves Israelites that's not teaching the truth properly. They're supposed to be warning you and preparing you for this by giving you the truth, all of the truth, not bits and pieces of the truth, man. This is Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness, right? And your enemy can not only be Esau, but can be your own people. Your own people lead you to the slaughter, lead you to death, but instead of trying to help you figure out the truth, man, because they done sold out, and they want to take as many people with them because they got the spirit of Esau on them. Take as many people with them when they go out, you know. So, yeah, I'm gonna end it. Nah, wait a little bit more. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take their heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Right, man. So he always gonna have that evil, wicked enemy spirit in him against you. And this is for your sellout pastors and false teachers, of our nation. Not only Esau, so you gotta find out the truth, man. You gotta come back to the truth, and it's time with the apostles of GMS, and brothers that's teaching the truth with sincerity that might not be with GMS, so find out the truth before it's too late, because the Lord jacking people up, and then once He let them rebuild, He rejack them up, and if they rebuild again, He rejack them up, And Esau not gonna show you no mercy. Esau is a part of the whole situation, man. So with that being said, call Lord, how about Shema Rashad? Give honors to the elders and the apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.